Most traders don't fail because they didn't try hard enough. They fail because they never had a real system, a structured way to make sense of the chaos. That's why Stan Weinstein's Secrets for Profiting in Bull and Bear Markets is still one of the most respected trading books ever written. It gives traders a complete roadmap built on logic, structure, and price behavior, not predictions, not hype. In this video, we're diving deep into 10 powerful lessons from Weinstein's method. These aren't tips or tricks. They're principles that serious traders live by, and they may just change the way you approach the markets forever. Lesson 1. Understand the 4 stages of a market cycle. Let's start with the foundation of his entire system, the 4-stage model. Weinstein discovered that every stock, index, or ETF, no matter the industry, goes through 4 distinct stages. Stage 1 is the basing phase, long sideways price action with no real direction. This is where accumulation happens quietly. Stage 2 is the advancing phase, the breakout, where the real uptrend begins. Stage 3 is the topping phase, momentum stalls and distribution begins. And stage 4 is the declining phase, a breakdown into a clear downtrend. Your mission is simple: trade only in stage 2. Buy when price breaks out of a solid base, not before. Avoid buying in stage 1 just because it looks cheap. And don't hold through stage 3 hoping for a rebound. That's how portfolios bleed slowly. Lesson 2. Use the 30-week moving average as your compass. To spot these stages clearly, Stan gave us a simple tool, the 30-week moving average. He called it the line in the sand. When price is above a rising 30-week MA, that's your green light. It means the trend is confirmed and momentum is on your side. When price is below a falling 30-week line, get out. Don't argue. Don't hope. That's when the trend is against you. This single moving average can keep you from fighting the market and help you ride some of the biggest winners. In a world full of noisy indicators, Stan showed us that clarity often comes from less, not more. Lesson 3. Don't touch stage 1 and stage 4 stocks. One of the most overlooked truths he shared is this: never buy in stage 1 and never hold through stage 4. It's tempting. You see a stock that's been down for months and think, it has to bounce soon. Or you hold on to a loser because it's down so much already. Surely it can't go much lower. But stage 1 is where dreams go to die. The market churns sideways, faking breakouts and burning time. And stage 4 is even worse. That's where hope gets punished. Smart traders don't try to guess bottoms or tops. They wait for confirmation. Stage 2 gives that. Until then, stay patient. Your capital is precious. Don't waste it on dead zones. Lesson 4. Volume is the market's voice. Now here's something most traders ignore: volume. But for Weinstein, volume was essential. When a stock breaks out into stage 2, it should be accompanied by a surge in volume. That tells you institutions are buying. Smart money is stepping in. If price breaks out but volume is weak, be cautious. That could be a false breakout. Think of volume as the market's voice. When it whispers, you wait. When it shouts, you act. The stronger the volume behind a move, the more conviction you can have in its strength. Volume validates price action. It's the fuel behind the breakout. Lesson 5. Follow the leaders, not the laggards. But Weinstein didn't just look at individual charts. He also taught the power of relative strength. He understood that the best trades come from the strongest stocks, the ones outperforming the broader market. If the S&P is up 5%, but your stock is up 15%, that's a leader. Leaders tend to keep leading. On the flip side, if your stock is lagging even in a rising market, that's a red flag. Don't fall in love with names. Fall in love with strength. And strength shows up not just in price, but in performance against peers. Don't just ask, is this stock going up? Ask, is it going up better than the rest? Lesson 6. Apply stage analysis to the market itself. What most traders miss is that this same four-stage analysis can, and should, be applied to the entire market. You can analyze the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, even sector ETFs using the exact same method. Is the market in stage 2? Then you've got the wind at your back. That's when long trades work best. But if the market itself is in stage 4, be careful. Even strong stocks can sink. Stan reminded us that trading is not just about stock selection. It's about context. The environment matters. Don't try to go long in a bear market. Let the market guide your aggression. Lesson 7. Don't fight the tape. There's a brutal truth in trading that most people don't want to face. The market doesn't care about your opinion. Weinstein was crystal clear about this. He warned us, don't fight the tape. If price is falling and the 30-week EMA is sloping, don't argue with it. You might have a great story. You might think the stock is undervalued. Doesn't matter. The chart is the final judge. Fighting the trend is like swimming upstream. You might make it for a while, but eventually the current wins. Trade what you see, not what you think. That mindset alone can save you from years of emotional pain. Lesson 8. Use stop losses without emotion. And speaking of pain, losses are inevitable. Even Stan took losses. But the difference? He cut them quickly. One of the most powerful lessons from his book is the importance of stop losses. Set them. Stick to them. Don't move them just to avoid getting stopped out. If a trade breaks support or falls below the 30-week average in stage 2, it's time to go. Don't wait. Don't hope. Stan wasn't emotional about it. He was surgical. Because he knew that protecting your capital is the first job of any trader. You can't win the game if you're always playing defense from a deep hole. Lesson 9. Let winners run as long as the trend holds. On the flip side, when a trade does work, you need to let it run. This is where many traders fail. They get a small gain, feel relief, and cash out. But Weinstein taught us to stay in stage 2 trades as long as they remain healthy. Don't sell just because you're up. Sell because the trend is weakening. As long as the stock holds above the rising 30-week EMA and volume doesn't flash major warning signs, stay with it. That's how you capture the big moves, the ones that change your account, the ones that make all the small stops worth it. Lesson 10. Sitting out is a position too. And finally, the lesson that separates professionals from amateurs. You don't need to trade all the time. One of the most dangerous habits new traders develop is the need to always be in a position. Stan called this out directly. He said, some of the best trades you'll ever make are the ones you didn't take. When nothing is in stage 2, when the market is in stage 4, when setups feel forced, step aside. Let the game come to you. The market isn't a slot machine, it's a waiting game. And patience is the real edge that most traders never develop. These 10 lessons are more than just trading tactics. They're a framework for how to think, how to operate, how to stay focused in a world full of noise. Weinstein's methods are still relevant because they're built on timeless truths. Price matters. Trend matters. Structure matters. If you apply these lessons, you'll stop chasing random trades and start building a repeatable process. One rooted in evidence, not emotion. We're in a world today where new indicators come out every week, new gurus pop up every month. But sometimes the best way forward is to go back to what works, to clear the noise, and to focus on the fundamentals. That's what Stan gave us. Not a holy grail, but a system that respects the market, protects your capital, and puts you in the highest probability positions. That's what trading is really about. Not winning every time, but staying in the game long enough to win big when it matters. If you found this video valuable, consider subscribing to RichXtrading. Here, we break down timeless trading wisdom, decode legendary strategies, and make them practical for modern markets. Drop a comment below. Which of these 10 lessons do you already use? Which one will you apply starting today? And if there's another trading book or strategy you want me to break down next, let me know. This is RichXtrading, where timeless trading wisdom meets modern market mastery. Stay sharp, trade smart, and I'll see you in the next video.